Hello and welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network. You are gathered with us tonight for the Cookout podcast, where we are going to discuss predictions for Wrestlemania this weekend.
For shows this WrestleMania weekend, we have more than just WrestleMania, so I hope you guys are ready to make a lot of picks. Uh, 'Cause
Oh,
yeah,
okay, I'm down. I
yeah,
love
like I
that.
said, I got Ring of Honor, I got Stand and Deliver, I got WrestleMania, and I got Impact Multiverse. So don't be shaking your head up there. You gonna have to think a minute. You're gonna have to make some picks. You'll be all right. I suppose you don't want to be involved in the WrestleMania picks because you don't watch. I don't watch WWE.
Actually, no. I watch it because of you guys. That's it.
What's up, Dolores? Thanks for joining us. Miss Anika should be here anytime. Let's see if we can hold off for a minute until she gets here to start our picks. Anyone got anything they want to touch on? Wrestling based so far this week? Raw? NXT? I know you don't watch either.
Oh my god, the wrestling world has been on fire about these fucking interviews.
I know. I was gonna see if someone was gonna bring up the elephant in the room. CM Punk and his new
I've only listened to the Mox interview because Mox is the only one I give a shit about.
yeah. Even him.
Just like fuck this shit. I want to
I
talk
mean,
about wrestling. I like wrestling. Let's do more wrestling.
for someone like Mox to say, I spent 8 years on the independent scene, 7 years in WWE, and this is the worst locker room I've been in, it's like, damn, that's brutal. Because everyone thinks that's WWE, right? Like off the top, obviously. Oh, everyone's gonna be so much happier somewhere else, and apparently not.
He also brought up the fact that he was wrestling in AEW without a contract, and if he wanted, he could have just taken the world title and walked into SummerSlam with it,
No doubt.
if it so behooved him.
Yeah.
Bruh, that was the part that got me. I was like, bruh, you could have done what? And you did it?
Because like any other guy probably would have.
No doubt. No doubt. We appreciate it, Dolores.
I mean, I know the stories and that Mox didn't like it when people said it to him, but everybody always called him a different kind of cat. Well, he is.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking is. Like, he's not fucking selfish and only thinks of himself, and he doesn't live his life full of ego.
And I did him up in the SummerSlam. It's because dealing with as Phil, I could have just left you. Like, it's not just leaving AEW. It's I don't want to deal with this crackhead no more. Let me go back to where I want to go to. He could have done that. I think in that grand scheme of things, I'm done with this.
I truly believe that if the fallout, brawl out at All Out did not take place, that Mox probably wouldn't be in AEW right now.
I think he still would have.
Really? You think he'd be where? Just on the independent scene? He's not going back to WWE?
Oh, mostly New Japan. Mostly New Japan, followed by GCW.
Maybe. I don't know.
And he'd also have more time at home with his wife.
I don't think he want to be at home. I think
If Phil needs to hire himself.
I said he would have more time to do it. I didn't say that he would mostly be there. I said he would have more time to do it.
Phil needs to hire himself a publicist and let them fucking send out his tweets and put on his Instagram stuff and make sure that shit is, you know what I mean? So he doesn't just get on there and Donald Trump it and fucking say some wild ass shit.
Say it.
What?
What you say last thing you just said? What you say?
I said get on there and Donald Trump it and say some wild ass shit.
No, AJ need to take his phone away from him.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Like, come
Wouldn't
on.
she have to be around him to do that?
Well, like, before she leaves, do an actual job that's sustainable. Just take the phone with you take the phone before you go on the trip. Like, all right, what you have here? Nothing.
She's in LA and he's in Chicago, so
take them brief stops where he wanted to meet, where he wants the brief stops where she wanted to visit the little ugly dog. Let's take the phone with you and then go back to LA.
The dog is the innocent party in all of this.
Ugly. He is innocent though. He is innocent.
Thank you, Romeo.
The funniest bit to me though was I didn't hear it, but I heard somebody else talk about it, and that was that the Elite wasn't talking to Meltzer at all about CM Punk, and that Chris Jericho may or may not have been talking to Meltzer. That's on Meltzer to divulge whether that's true or not. But Chris Jericho may or may not have been talking to Meltzer about Punk. And that just made me laugh. Say something without actually saying it to where you'll get in trouble.
The whole thing is fucking stupid, right? Like, come on. We're grown ass people, and we're older grown ass people. It's not like we're in our fucking 20s and dumb, right? These are men in their 40s. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Just knock it off. Like, grow the fuck. Especially Phil. Especially Phil.
I want to know what happened. Okay, I know people do just sporadically just go off on Twitter and Instagram, but I feel as though something happened where we were almost close to him coming back, and so what happened? What happened that you didn't like? And that's when you want to just go spur off. I want to say you wanted that Moxley money, and they said no. And then that's what you come. Like, I think that's the only reason. Because, like, why is Moxley's name in your mouth? That's the only reason.
I think he can't help himself.
I think Punk is being paid more than Mox.
I think it's self.
Flat out, I think Punk is getting paid more.
Well, I think he was, but now, nah. If I'm TK, I'm not paying you. I'm not paying you what I used to pay you. You crackhead. You can't control your freaking emotions. You eat muffins on freaking national television. Now you get what you got. Well, I used to pay you.
We already. That's him.
He doesn't do drugs, so he can't be.
He's an emotional crackhead. He's an emotional crackhead.
AJ stopped looking at wrestling and totally cut the business off for him. She listened to him, not the other way around.
I mean, I didn't want to be the one to say it because y'all be picking on folks. But
listen, Tony Khan, is at best, his hold on anything is tenuous. And if he brings back Punk after what Punk did, he loses any credibility at all, anywhere. I mean, everyone's just gonna walk over him. I mean, they already do to a certain extent, but even more. I mean, you might as well just open the floodgates, right? You can't bring him back.
Punk
after
literally buried him to his face.
Exactly. And now he's done it almost the second time. I mean, you can't continue to fucking yeah.
But look, so Dolores, I get Meltzer's answers may have made him mad, but there have been other things said that I would assume would make him more mad, that would make him talk. The problem comes in the fact that he always has had an issue with the Elite. If we go back to when he was like, oh, they didn't reach out to me, and they had to show where they reached out to him, and he wasn't responding, then he came back with another story. Oh, they didn't call me. Cody sent him a text and asked him if it was okay to call, being polite. Then it was, I didn't want to talk to them. I wanted to talk to Tony. And then they put him in contact with him. And it's just like, bro, your story doesn't.
The math ain't mathing.
Like the narrative that you've been spinning is obvious. You got beef, but nobody knows why.
And why is Meltzer in your head, Punk? Like, it's Dave Meltzer. Like, I mean, no disrespect to Dave Meltzer. I like Dave Meltzer, but it's Dave Meltzer. Like, why is he in you're a fucking superstar wrestler, and Dave Meltzer on the internet's in your head? Like, give me a break, dude. Like, his answers make me mad. Like, could you be a little more oversensitive, Kevin Durant? Like, fuck. I mean,
Hey, Kevin Durant is not this doggone sensitive.
He's pretty damn close. He's pretty damn close.
When we got his first one, yes, but not anymore.
Did y'all see Sando took a jab at Punk during Q&A?
Sonata.
Oh, Sonata. No, I missed that.
I haven't. I just look. I'm gonna be real. I want Kenta versus Punk. And I just want Kenta to be fully healthy and to, just let
Whoop
all
that ass.
That's the top two matches. Is him versus Kenta and FTR and him versus the Elite. Just give us those two matches and let the crackhead go on by his merry little emotional way. That's the only two. That's the only two matches we really want.
I ain't
But-
never seen a man more emotional than fucking Drake.
Here's the thing: we don't even need those from AEW. Like, we can get those from New Japan if New Japan wants to give it to us.
Just give me a video
Well,
game.
I mean, the hard part would be getting the Elite in. FDR would be glad to come in for New Japan matches. We all know that. Kenta already works there. Like, the only difficult part is, hey, Kenny, can we get you in for another match? And he's done it once this year already, so it probably wouldn't be too hard to get another one.
He
And
has
also
the
New Japan
belt.
deal with him too.
He's got to fight.
Like I have.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. So, yeah.
New Japan deal with that crackhead. New Japan deal with him like that. I'm sorry.
Just give me a video game. I'll do create a player, and I can have those matches all I want.
All right, shall we crack into some of these picks? Otherwise,
I don't know. I feel like New
all
Japan
night.
is fine with dealing with crackheads.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this in order because I'm actually gonna track these, and then we're gonna see who actually did better. So I'm gonna have to ask these in order so that it's easier for me to write them down here. So Anika's always gonna go first for each match. That way, I just know that it's because that's we'll see here. All right.
What? Fine, but dang.
All right. So on Impact Multiverse this Thursday on the pre-show, Yuya Uemura versus Gabriel Kidd.
And you really think I know who these people are? You really you gonna make me go first? And you really think I know these people?
I'll go ahead. I'll go with the man with the mane.
Okay.
I'll go with the man with the mane.
Hold on for just one
Yuya Uemura.
Okay.
Damn it, Sammy.
He's got hair as sexy as mine.
Hold on.
Can I get a picture?
Can I get a picture?
What's your names again?
We saw him last week. He's the Japanese guy with the gorgeous hair.
The one that you did, yes, the one that you were on. Like, who is this? And it was the one that nobody could figure out who it was.
Yes. Correct. Okay. So Sammy went with
Santa Mora.
UEMURA.
Am I not mistaken? Is Gabriel Kidd not?
You. Okay. Continue.
Is Gabriel Kidd not Gabriel Kidd from NXT? Is it not the same guy? Wasn't there a Gabriel Kidd before from NXT?
You got me.
Oh no. I guess I'm thinking of somebody else because when I Googled him, his picture is not what I thought. So I guess
That's
not.
a girl. Okay.
No, it's not a girl. Okay. So, Anika, you're going with. You don't know either one, but you're gonna make a pick either way. So just pick a pick.
I'm gonna assume y'all said I know him from his hair, so I'm gonna go with that one.
You're going with hair. All right. CM, who you got?
I don't want to go with the Herd, but I'm going with the Herd. Gamora.
Me too. I'm going with the Herd as well.
Damn it, Sammy.
The Herd.
Man,
Okay.
this is terrible. It's gonna take me longer to fucking get this stuff down than it is.
What did I do?
All right.
What did I do?
Nothing. Moving up the card, we got Fred Rosser, Alex Coughlin, Sami Callihan, and CM's favorite PCO versus Eddie Edwards. We believe in Joe Hendry, Tom Lawler, and JR Kratos. So let's try this again. Anika, who you got?
All right. So I knew three of them names. I figured you would. So basically, PCO versus Eddie Alexander group. Okay, I'm going with PCO. But
Oh, hell no.
Forever.
I say
CM?
let's get filthy.
Okay, so you're going with Eddie. CM, who you got?
Repeat those names again.
You got Fred Rosser, Alex Coughlin, Sammy Callahan, and your boy PCO versus Eddie Edwards, Joe Hendry, Filthy Tom Lawler, and JR Kratos.
Oh,
This is the toss-up.
me. But PCO's insane. He might eat Joe Henry's face. PCO.
All right. The girls went with Team PCO, and the boys went with Eddie Edwards, Team Edwards. All right.
Yeah, I believe in Joe Hendry.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
I believe that PCO would eat his face if he had
Hold
to.
on. You want Joe Hendry's team, Anika?
No. I'm saying why is Joe Hendry and Eddie Edwards even tagging together? They don't even sound right.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because they want to get everybody on the show.
Yeah, I'm
They're
not
not
going
facing
PCO.
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're gonna get each other and implode. I'm still going PCO.
All right. Moose versus Jeff Cobb. Moose.
Know who Moose is?
You
Go with
know who
Moose.
Jeff Cobb is too.
Do I?
Yes.
Yeah, he's built like a
match in AEW.
boulder.
And he was on Lucha Underground. He was
Matanza. He was the monster with the mask.
Monster Matanza. That's right. Monster Matanza.
Yeah, he did work with Will Ospreay.
Okay.
He had a match against Omega.
Yeah, sorry.
Is he with United Empire?
He is. Jeff Cobb, United Empire. Correct.
Is he still, though? That's the question. Is he still?
Oh, he was last time I saw him, but maybe not. Does that still change your pick, or are you going with Moose? Anika? Sammy, who you got?
Yeah, you go.
I'll go with Moose.
Moose.
I'm gonna still go with Moose.
CM?
Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb.
Yeah, and that's more so because New Japan don't really do well in Impact. No offense, they don't. They don't give me.
They do better in Impact than they do in AEW.
Do they?
Yeah. Burn.
I went with Moose too, so 3 of us went with Moose, and CM went with Jeff Cobb.
I mean, the biggest difference is Okada wins in AEW. That's the biggest difference.
The next match may be the best match on the card. Mike Bailey versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. Miss Anika, who you got?
Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Tanahashi.
Wait a minute.
Sammy, who you got?
I gotta go with the ace, man. I gotta go with the ace.
Tanahashi. CM, who you going with?
Me. I'm not picking either one of them. I win because I get to see this shit.
Oh, for purposes of competing for bragging rights against us, you got to pick somebody you're getting 0 points.
I'll take 0 points. I'm not picking either one of them. Who the fuck could pick either one of them?
Hiroshi Tanahashi.
I'm going with Mike Bailey. So
I just need a picture. I don't need.
Yeah, I think we kind of all kind of did Romeo.
Oh, did I miss something here?
I'm going with Hiroshi. Yeah, I'm definitely going with Hiroshi Tanahashi.
No doubt, for sure.
Tanahashi has merch that it's a stuffed bear that looks like him. It's great. Some of the best merch I've ever seen.
All right, Impact World Tag Team Championship, Bullet Club, Ace Austin and Chris Bay versus Aussie Open, Mark Davis and Kyle Fletcher versus TMDK, Shane Haste and Bad Dude Tito, and the Motor City Machine Guns of Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. Miss Anika, who you got? Or whoever wants to go first.
Yeah. I was going to go with...
CM, you're going Bullet Club?
Ooh, I was going to go with United and Aussie Open until
Oh.
y'all said, but mostly machine guns. I'm like, ooh, they've been on the high street. I don't think it's top. I'm going with the old heads, mostly machine guns.
Motor City Machine Guns from Anika. Who you going with, Sammy?
Well, I was going to go Time Splitters myself. I was hoping Anika was going to pick somebody else.
So you going Motor City Machine Guns?
Yeah.
I'm going Aussie Open. They've been on a hot streak. I like
I'm
them.
sorry.
I'm going
Damn,
Aussie Open.
you said TMGK?
Yep, TMD didn't get a vote. They're the only team that didn't get a vote. All right. Impact X Division Championship match. Champion Trey Miguel defends against Rich Swann, Frankie Kazarian, Kevin Knight, Clark Connors, and Rocky Romero. Miss Anika, who you got? Or whoever wants to go first. Who's ever got a winner already? How about that?
Who do I think it's going to be, or who do
Yeah.
I want it to be? Because I think it's going to be Rich Swann, but I want it to be Rocky Romero.
Well, whoever you think is going to get you points in this competition here, this is bragging rights.
I'll go with Rich Swann. I'll go with
Alright.
Rich Swann.
I'm going with the old head again, Kazarian.
Yes. All right. So Anika went with Kaz. You went with Trey Miguel, CM?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Trey Miguel too, just because I don't think any of these people are really in the position to be X Division champion right now, unfortunately. Let's see.
He was running the shit. Like,
Let's see. The winner of the next match goes to the Impact Knockout Championship match on another date, I guess. So this is a fatal four-way for the number one contendership, I guess. Masha Slamovich versus Deonna Purrazzo versus Giselle Shaw versus Miyo Yamashita.
Where's Mickey James?
The winner's going to wrestle Mickey James, just not at the next pay-per-view, I think.
Okay.
So it's a number one contenders four-way, basically.
I'm going with Yamashita.
Okay. Sammy's going with Mew. Man,
I'm
I'm
picking. Because y'all,
What?
I ain't seen Impact in about, I don't know how long. This is not fair. I just want to put that on the line right now on record. This is not fair. I haven't seen Impact in a minute. But because all of a sudden going to do a little point system today, but it's fine.
To be fair, you already
Well,
won
half
Name That
of this is
Superstar
New
last
Japan.
time. Like, come on.
But that was
I mean, half of this is New Japan.
What?
Say it again, Sammy.
Half of this is New Japan, though.
That's
So
New Japan.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're really out of the loop for this because you at least know the Impact people.
You know what? Next time I'm gonna get you. You just mad because I beat you in the last time in the competition. That's why you go just throwing shade. Okay.
all right. CM, who you got?
I'm going with Masha Slamovich.
That was my pick as well. I'm going with Masha as well.
I'll go with Giselle. I know who she is. I'm going with Giselle.
Yeah, she's been on a little bit of a hot streak. She's been on TV.
Didn't someone else join her recently or something?
Savannah Evans, no doubt.
Okay. So she will have help. Okay.
Oh yeah, Jordan Grace. Okay, so it'll be a triple threat, I guess. The winner of this with Jordan Grace if she's healthy, and Mickey James.
Well,
Mickey James,
healthy.
Jordan Grace, and Miyu Yamashita. That sounds like one hell of a match to me.
Too bad it's gonna be Masha Slamovich, Jordan Grace, and Mickey James if she's healthy. If not, it'll just be Masha and Jordan.
By the way, Masha has been on a hell of a tear. If anybody has been watching GCW, like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if she's the person to beat Mickey. I don't know if it's this next match, but I think she'll be the next Impact Knockout champion probably. Whenever that happens. All right, final match for Impact Multiverse. Strong Openweight Championship match. Kenta is champion, facing Murder Grandpa Minoru Suzuki. Right? That was my response, Anika. I was like, damn, that match is insane. Who wants to pick first?
Before we get into picks, I just want to say I am so looking forward to the spot where Kenta's going to act like he's going to stomp on Minoru's head and then just step over and just give him a little light back kick, just boop, right in the cheek, just boop.
I gotta go with Murder Grandpa. I'm going with Murder Grandpa. That's my dude. $100,000. I gotta go with Murder Grandpa. I'm going with Murder Grandpa.
Okay. So Anika's going Murder Grandpa. Who you got, CM?
Kenta.
I'll go Kenta.
Bullet Club.
Mhm.
Bullet Club sweep. All right. I got Kenta as well. That's 3 for Kenta.
I don't
All
have
right.
Bullet Club sweep, but I do have Kenta.
So that's Thursday night. I'm going to do this by night. So that's Thursday night. Friday night, we've got Ring of Honor, Supercard. We'll start at the bottom. For the AAA Mega title, Hijo del Vikingo, De Vikingo versus Commander.
Vikingo.
Okay. Anika's going Vikingo.
I'm going all the way.
All the way. What about you, Sammy? Who you got?
Same.
Vikingo. CM?
Vikingo.
Oh. I'm going to be the different one. I'm going Commander.
Like, just business wise, we trying to sign this. We trying to sign him, right? We need to get him all the wins. So he just need to win every match possible.
Just-
I don't know if they're trying to sign him or use him to foster goodwill with AAA again.
That too. Both.
Well,
Both.
This match makes me feel the way Bailey versus Tanahashi makes CM feel. Like, I'm just happy we get to see this. This match is going to be insane. So
that is a mood.
let's see. We've got the Embassy, Brian Cage, Khan, and Toa Leona versus AR Fox, Blake Christian, and Metalik for the Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team titles.
That's a weird combination of people.
I'm going to go with Toa Leona.
Got Sammy's going the Embassy.
Embassy. They're an established tag team. Well, trios team.
Right?
CM's going Embassy as well.
I'm gonna go with the Embassy. I love AR Fox, but like, what was his other two partners?
Blake Christian and
Metalik.
formerly Grand Metalik, now just Metalik. He used to be Grand Metalik in WWE. Yeah, he was in WWE.
Yeah, that's some of a mixed bag. I would go with the Embassy.
Again, I'm gonna be
This
different.
sounds like a team that's made up of here's the 3 guys we didn't have a match for. Let's just put them all together into a tag match.
I'm going to be contrary and pick AR Fox just because I think he's due to have a title. He's been showing out. I think he's due to win a title.
Now his partner, just AR Fox by himself.
All right. The next up is the Reach for the Sky ladder match for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. So you got the Lucha Brothers versus the Kingdom versus Aussie Open versus LIJ, Dralistico and Rouge of LIJ, and Top Flight.
Aww.
This is a hard one. This one is a hard one to pick. I don't know.
I'm going to go Lucha Bros.
Really? Yeah, okay. I mean, it's your pick. I just say, no, I'm in my head. I'm just thinking, I love the Lucha Bros. I just think they've already had the belts before. And I don't know. I feel like they want to do something different. I kind of want to pick
I'm not going to bet
Flight.
against them in a ladder match. I'm sorry, I'm not betting against them in a ladder match.
I'm going to go Top Flight.
I don't like this because people who need the belt, which is the Lucha Bros, because like it might like they're not doing anything with them on AEW, which is weird. And then you have Top Flight, who again they keep getting beat. I don't understand this, but okay. But you put them in position to be the top people, and then the Open. What they're gonna start coming over here. They're gonna start coming over here to keep losing, okay? I ain't gonna spend maybe some more because to keep losing, you're gonna say, you know what? Forget this one and stay over in New Japan. You need to win. Now that being said, Top Flight. I'm going to Lucha Bros. I'm going with Top Flight.
All right, CM.
Lucha Bros and ladder match. Lucha Bros.
Top Flight ladder match.
The fucking Top Flight. They need something to do. They long term could have something more than Lucha Bros. But can they bring in viewers?
That's the question.
That's the question. Yeah.
Lucha Bros, we know they can.
Yeah, they have the name, right?
But can they take them away from AEW in the trios division? But how long would they hold it until Pat came back? And how would that work? Top Flight.
Top Flight. All right.
Cause we need more bodies over for the tag team in AEW. I think Lucha Bros are more fresher for FTR when they get the belts than Top Flight right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I'm of the mind if Pac comes back, why not just have Pac take the title off of Garcia or something? Oh wait, no. It's not Garcia anymore. It's never mind.
I'm like, Garcia, what title does Garcia have?
Then we don't want
Death Triangle versus BCC. I'm down for Death Triangle versus BCC. Let's do it. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do.
All right. So next match for the Ring of Honor television title, Samoa Joe versus Mark Briscoe.
Samoa Joe.
Ooh, damn, y'all yelling about this time. You know, can't get an answer out of you.
Oh, you said Mark Briscoe?
Yeah.
Still Samoa Joe.
You going Mark Briscoe, CM, you said?
Yep. I think this is going to be a feud. This is going to be like a back and forth with the title until it's like, this the last time. We're not fighting no more for this belt. And that happens maybe summer.
I'm down with that.
I'm down with that as well. All right, Sammy, who you got? Joe or Mark?
All right. Well, Samoa Joe's hair respected him so much it came back. Mark's teeth didn't respect him enough to come back. I'm going with Joe.
He's going to whip your ass.
I'm not going to help you. I'm going to call 911. Just in the ambulance. What happened? It's something about to happen. I can't stop it. It's fine.
Hey, that'd make for an epic stream, though, wouldn't it?
You gonna be running like Simon Miller was running from Haku?
We're alive in the Ring of Honor parking lot.
I'm going with Mark Briscoe. I think it's right to give him the title now with everything that's gone on, and it's if for no other reason just to do it to be whatever. It'll be a special moment. I don't like seeing it at the loss. I don't like seeing it with Samoa Joe losing because I'm a huge Samoa Joe fan. But it'll be nice to see Mark Briscoe win a championship.
I think the biggest detail to it is what is the plans with Samoa Joe? Is he going to be active or is he going to be stepping out again to record another TV show? Because I understand that Samoa Joe does things outside of wrestling too.
I need him back at AEW. I need back my television screen that's not $9.99.
No.
Let's see. All right. So for the ROH, what?
Nothing.
What were you saying, Tim?
Nothing.
For the ROH pure title, you've got Yuta Wheeler versus, I'm only going to say his last name because I'm going to get his first name wrong, Shibata.
Did you say Yuta Wheeler?
Yeah, isn't that his name? Wheeler Yuta. Sorry, my bad. Wheeler Yuta. Yuta Wheeler. Hey. Maybe Romeo will like him better as Yuta Wheeler. Yuta Wheeler. I'm pretty high at the moment, so Wheeler, you guys are lucky you're able to get anything out of me. How about Wheeler Yuta, champion, versus Shibata for the ROH Pure title.
Yuta.
You're going with Yuta CM?
Yuta.
Right.
I want to go with sexy music, but he's not under contract with Ring of Honor, so I'm gonna go with Yuta, but my heart is go.
You know what? Screw it. It's money. Tony, do the right thing. Let's get Shibata. Let's get Shibata. Come on.
I like sexy music.
Right? I'm going to go
Like-
Shibata too. I think that Yuta's had the
That is
title
a
for a
money
while.
move.
I think it's a cool thing to put it on Shibata after everything he's been through. I think
Ronnie,
it'll be-
you're only saying that because you hate Wheeler Yuta.
That part.
I like Wheeler Yuta. Oh,
No,
Romeo.
the Wheeler Yuta hater, is like, there's only one great choice.
Make the switch, Tony.
Don't make Charlotte self-esteem, bro.
All right, and the last match on Ring of Honor Supercard, Claudio Castagnoli versus Uncle Eddie Kingston.
Eddie.
Eddie. CM's going Eddie. It's his time. I'm going Eddie too. If they don't do it here in Ring of Honor, they're never going to do it.
I know it's a separate entity, but I just don't need BCC to get no more L. That's what's troubling my soul right now. It's like they just turned heel. You can't just turn heel and taking L's right away, even though it's a different show. And it just can't happen.
Eddie needs this to finish off the feud that started so long ago. Eddie is fucking belt.
He can never win the big one. Right? That's the knock. And not that the Ring of Honor World Championship is the big one, but that's one that's on the level that Eddie can win, when he can't win the big one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to be WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I'm not going to be AEW World Champion. I'm not going to be Ring of Honor World Champion. Like, so I don't know. Yeah.
Not now. BCC just turned heels. They can't take no L's. I'm going with Cesaro.
All right. He still called him by his slave name, Cesaro.
I'm sorry, Claudio. Same
Sorry. Sammy Joe, who you got?
I guess I'll go with Claudio, but I'm not 100% on that.
We are split even on that. All right. So, moving into Saturday morning. I don't understand why it's on Saturday morning, but hey.
Saturday morning.
But to be honest, I might change my mind on that match on the day of.
I guess it's better than Friday night with everything else that's on Friday night. NXT Stand and Deliver. Johnny Gargano versus Grayson Waller. Mr. Nico, who you got? Or Sammy, or whoever wants to go.
I want to go with Johnny because Johnny lost the last match. Like, I don't want Johnny to lose to Waller twice in a row.
Ooh, the battle of who needs it more. I know it's developmental, right? So it's supposed to be passing the torch, but Gargano needs a push. Gargano needs a push, and my baby loves him. You can't tell me HBK he ain't an HBK guy. Ugh.
I don't think this is a Dolph Ziggler situation. Like, come on, do something, please.
Me.
Definitely not. He's not coming back to NXT, but still, just a win can help him. In my spirit, it's gonna
we need a Black Boot Johnny run. Like, come on.
Black Boot Johnny.
Right. I'm going Waller. I think Gargano's there to put him over. I think Waller wins, and then sometime this year he goes to the main roster. I think Waller is main roster ready.
You know what? He got beat in front of his baby. I'm going with Gargano. You beat for your baby and lose twice. Nah. I'm going with Gargano. Okay, I'm fine.
And CM, you went with Gargano too, right?
Yeah, I'm going with Gargano.
Okay. All right. Fallon Henley and Kiana James, champions, versus Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, or Isla Dawn. Isla Dawn?
Isla Dawn.
Sorry, Isla Dawn. My bad. For the NXT Women's Tag. The one correcting me doesn't even watch the show. NXT Women's Tag Team
Isla Dawn.
Championship.
I'm going with the redhead.
Kaylee Ray. Kaylee Ray. Kaylee Ray.
All right. So who are you going with, Anika?
The redhead little witches. I'm going with them.
Okay.
Going with them. I don't even know why Porn Accountant and Country Girl is still a tag team. It's like they obviously don't like each other. How did they win the title in the first place? Like, what are we doing? I'm going with the redhead witches.
Well, Carter and Katana were the champions, and Carter and Katana weren't, going to win that match. It is what it is.
They should. Different story. I'm going with redhead little witches.
Dolores just told you why Johnny Gargano's going to win, by the way.
HBK boo boo.
And we know Sean likes to make sure his endings are happy for him.
Hit someone.
Hold on for
Did someone say something?
Did you just kill ALW?
I did not kill. How would I kill AL? Damn it, Sammy. I would not do that one for you. And not during WrestleMania weekend. That would be like the worst.
Oh, you can't make me laugh like that because it makes me cough.
All right. Well, he's alive and he's breathing. We're good.
All right, Siam, who's your pick?
Isla.
We all went with Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. Unanimous.
Melba to me now.
All right. Next up is the open challenge for the North American Championship. Wesley versus JD McDonough versus Dragon Lee versus Axiom versus Ilya Dragunov. Who y'all got? Who you got?
I'm going Ilya. I'm going Ilya.
Ilya. All right.
It's gonna be a banger. The winner is gonna be us.
For sure, no doubt. That's another one of those where we're the winners for sure.
I'm going with Wesley. Wesley retains. I think it's gonna sneak out of it.
Yep. Wesley winning.
I kind of want to see Ilya. I think he's going to be a good champion at some point on NXT, and I like Dragon Lee, but I think West comes out somehow with the win again.
Deep take here. I'm going with Axiom tapping out.
Ooh.
Put a little extra stank on it. Okay.
All right. For the NXT Women's Title ladder match, Zoe Starks versus Gigi Dolan versus Tiffany Stratton. I cannot speak. Lyra Valkyria and Indy Hartwell. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the champ. I'm going with House Money. I'm going with the champ. I would go with Tiffany.
And Roxanne Perez. I apologize. Sorry, Roxanne Perez. I apologize.
They just put her in today. Yeah, I'm going with the champ. I'm going with House Money.
I know who Sammy's taking already.
Unless everybody else picks her.
Sammy will never pick against Roxanne Perez.
I will if everybody else picks her.
I'm not. I'm picking Tiffany Stratton.
I'm picking Roxanne.
I think it's Tiffany Stratton.
My second pick, though, would have actually been Indy. Should have been my number 2.
So we're gonna go with Roxanne, Timmy?
Yeah, I'll go with Roxanne because you're going with Tiffany.
I think Tiffany is. I think they see her as the next big thing. She has the look that they love. She's tall. She's strong. She's blonde. She's white. All the things WWE loves in their main eventers.
Let's call it what it is. She went and got the aesthetic. Yes, he can. Yes, he will. A new Lee will win. Well, the current Lee will win.
That's why they have it in a multi-man match. So he's not going to get pinned. He's not going to submit. He's going to be out there. Like it's probably going to be like he almost stops it, but he can't get it there in time. Something like that.
I would be very
Dragon
happy.
Lee's not going to lose. He's just not going to win either.
I would be very happy if Dragon Lee won. Let's put it that way. I'm picking Wesley, but I would be very happy if Dragon Lee won.
Yeah.
All right. Final match on Stand and Deliver. Braun Breaker, champion, versus Carmelo Hayes for the NXT title. I'll go first. I'm going Melo. If they don't do Melo here, they're never going to do it. If he doesn't win the title here from Braun, I don't see how they're ever going to do it.
It's time to pour it out.
Yeah.
It's time for him to come up off that belt, sir. It's about time. We've been waiting for it.
I think Braun's going to go to the main roster, and Melo's going to have a run with the title.
Yeah, see? Okay, wait. Daggone it. Okay, so let's talk about it. Because that's probably the only factor. I think Carmelo is ready for the main roster over, what's his name? Roof.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Breaker. I think so.
I just think WWE thinks Braun Breaker's ready.
Yeah. But no, still going with Carmelo. Let him have the NXT belt before he goes to the main roster. I'm cool with that.
CM and Sammy, who you got?
Melo.
Like
All right. Sammy, you're the last one. Who you got?
Melo.
All right. So that is Stand and Deliver. And now we're moving on to WrestleMania. They did this like when I looked it up. They only had 4 announced matches for night 1, 1 announced match for night 2, and then a whole bunch of matches announced that hadn't declared a night. So I'm going to start with.
I'm like, do we still don't have a card? Who bought the ticket to this?
Yep, got a card, just don't know which nights, right? It'd be nice to know, right?
No.
That's how they get you to buy a ticket to both nights.
No, I get the majesty of it, but my pockets don't. I need to know who's gonna be on what night. Thank you.
So far they're saying on night.
Well,
go ahead. What were you gonna say, Sammy?
I was just going to say night 1s are always better than night 2.
It has historically been that way.
Roxanne's gonna be fine, Romeo. If she fall off the ladder, it's gonna be fine. She got weave in her hair. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, well, I think Trick needs to go away. I'm not a Trick fan, but yes, I mean, if you're gonna bring Trick with Melo, as Romeo says, you have to. Then Trick needs more work for sure. And let Melo. I agree. Let him have his summer as NXT champion. Yeah. And Breaker's ready for the main roster. They're both ready, but I think WWE sees Breaker is more ready for the main roster.
A call up after SummerSlam, I'm good with that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so far for night 1, we have scheduled Seth freaking Rollins versus Logan Paul. Anika, who you got?
Pass. I pass.
Like you don't want to pick it all, or you want someone to go first, or what?
Someone go first. Let me sort out my thoughts. Oh my Lord.
I'm going Logan Paul. I hate doing it, but I just think it feels like Logan's gonna get the win here for me. I don't know why. I just feel like the Seth character can take the loss at the moment, and I think WWE thinks it'll be funny to put Logan Paul over Seth.
Not funny. They I think they're legitimately are considering that option because he's so good. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, if he's looking for something to do, maybe they want to bring him in on a long, more regular basis. I don't know. I don't think Logan should win. I just think he will win.
But all right,
I could honestly see them do this either way.
Let's talk to our feelings, Stacy, Anika. So here's the thing. Seth Rollins got beat. Like he had when was the last time he won one of his rivalries, right? Like he lost to Cody. He lost to Roman? Yeah? Huh?
Well, no, with Roman, he technically won, but it was a DQ, so Roman didn't lose the title.
He didn't look back, but that's like it wasn't an official win, right? It wasn't a 1-2-3. So yeah, like ooh. When the last time Seth Rollins won something? Dad.
Didn't he beat Edge?
He beat poor Mustafa Ali on Monday night like he was whipping with.
Did Rollins beat Edge?
No, he didn't. Edge won.
He lost to Edge too?
Edge won the Hell in a Cell. Yeah. I'm going with Seth Rollins. He's lost too doggone much. Nah. If I'm Seth, I'm not losing to Logan Paul. He can beat me at Backlash, but
Not at WrestleMania.
Not at Mania.
No, I'm winning this one. I'm sorry.
Not at Mania.
So, CM, you got Seth too?
Yes. Look, it's Logan's last match, yes. But also Seth needs to win, because if he doesn't,
right?
Will he really come back?
Timmy, who you got?
I don't know. I mean, for the ad for WrestleMania, Seth was the Joker, and the Joker is a clown. So Seth being a clown, I'm going to go with him losing. That's how I worked that out in my brain.
You went real deep with that. You went real deep with that.
Let's go, Logan Paul, for the win.
This next match hurts my heart. I love both of these guys. It is my boy, one of my favorite current wrestlers, Austin Theory, and one of my all-time favorites, John Cena. Who y'all got?
Pass.
I don't even want to pick on this because I want them both to
You
win.
gonna have to pick.
Can they both win?
No.
I mean, if John Cena wins, that means we get a John Cena run for the summer of 2023.
No, Austin Theory is going to win. I'm going with Austin Theory, but
yeah.
Well, according to John Cena, if he loses, he loses. But if he wins, he still loses. The dumbest promo in the world.
So on that note, Miss Nika, who you picking?
Who you got?
I went with Austin Theory. I think Sammy went with Austin Theory too. Hi, little boy. You want to wave and say hi?
Good night, sweetie.
Yeah, Papa.
Bye.
I love you.
Yeah. Bye.
Night. I love you.
If Theory loses to John Cena, Theory is done. I'm going with Theory. The Money in the Bank thing was bad enough. They can't have him lose to Cena.
I agree. Sammy, did you say you're going Austin Theory as well?
Yeah. It's unanimous. None of us have John Cena having a run for the summer of 2023 in WWE in the cards.
Oh, poor John.
No.
That either.
In my mind, what they should do, he's dropping that Raw to Mania. If he wins, he got to definitely drop it.
All right, and the third match announced for night one is Trish, Lita, and Becky versus Damage Control.
I got Damage Control and Trish doing what Trish does, turning on her best friend and Becky, and I'm all the way here for it.
Wow.
Ouch.
Wow. Oh,
what?
Man.
I just agree. Just not with so much glee about it. Like,
well, like who among us do not remember when she turned Chris Jericho and slobbed down Christian after the turn? And that's probably one of the best moments of that WrestleMania. That's what she does best. Come on.
It wasn't even supposed to happen like that either.
Can't argue with you. The way they've booked Damage Control to this point, I don't see why they would do it any different. They've got two Hall of Famers, and who WWE thinks is definitely one of, if not the best women's wrestler in the world, on their team with them. I just don't see how they book a team that's been losing in Damage Control over Becky, Lita, and Trish. I think it's Lita and Trish and Becky.
Well,
Trish is going to turn.
and Damage Control.
I feel like if they do that, though, they're going to push this storyline until War Games.
No.
I don't want that. I don't want that because I see that writing on the wall that that's what they will do. I do not want that. I will be going with Becky.
If Trish
And
betrays
in the feud.
If Trish betrays Lita and Becky, the next challenge will be Becky versus Trish, which will be a bomb match. We don't want that.
But it's not going to end there. This will continue on until War Games. And I don't.
That's fucked up, Romeo, but it's true. That's hysterical.
No, Lita is 100. Trish is still good.
Don't do that.
I love her, but she was doing the rope so slow.
But she was also more physical than Trish was.
She was doing the rope so slow.
Yeah. All right, Sammy, you're the only one that I don't have a pick for.
I went with Becky.
Okay.
Because I want this to end, and if Becky wins, then it ends.
All right. So then the only match announced for night 2 is Cody versus Roman. I'm going Cody Rhodes because I'm adamant that if Roman Reigns walks out of fucking WrestleMania as champion still, I'm be really fucking pissed off. I might stop watching WrestleMania or WWE for a minute. I'm really tired of Roman Reigns. I think the Bloodline has been great. I think he's done a great job. I'm just ready for someone else to be champion. And I'm not a huge Cody Rhodes fan. In fact, I think of Cody Rhodes probably on the same level as I think of Roman Reigns. I don't like either of them that much, but I'm just ready for something fresh. I'm pissed off that Sami Zayn is not either going into WrestleMania as champion or having a match with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the championship.
That's not Roman's fault for once.
Right. I 100% agree with you on there. Sometimes throw your we call it booking book out the window and just go with the fans or whatever. I don't want this story to end. I love this story so much. And the question that's looming in my head is, all right, so let's say Cody brings the belt. Who's next for Cody?
Randy Orton.
No! What's wrong with you? No.
I mean, there does seem to be everybody's starting feud now. If you're going for the belt, and Dolph Ziggler is for everybody else.
Yeah. It certainly was that way, wasn't it?
No, I do not want Cody versus Dolph. I love Dolph, but we gotta do some serious damage control before we put him anywhere near the title picture. And in my mind, on the other side of it, I want Jay to dethrone Roman. My mind's already hyped that up in my head. It has to be Jay. It gotta be Jay for me to be emotionally connected to Roman losing.
What if Jay beats
I have been hearing a lot of people say that.
What if Jay beats Cody when Roman couldn't?
I like that. You said Jay beats Roman when Cody. Yes, I love that.
Jay beats Cody when Roman couldn't. So Cody wins at WrestleMania, then Jay beats Cody. And Jay can say, I beat Cody and you couldn't, Mr. Tribal Chief, Mr. Head of the Table. And then maybe we could get Roman and Jay, which is, I think, what ultimately everybody really, really wants, right?
Yeah, I still don't like
it. You can also have him be like, you didn't really beat me. My brother threw in the towel. And when I went and tap out, you instead went to my brother, and I had to give up to save him. Like, that storyline's been in the back pocket this whole entire time.
No doubt.
Jay's been doing what he's always been doing. He's been looking out for his brother and saving his brother's ass.
All right, CM, who you got?
Of course, Cody.
He ended racism.
The greatest man to ever have lived.
Is WWE really going to change the title at 950 days?
Yes.
Uh,
Fuck Roman's 1,000 days. I don't give a fuck about that. I thought they should have done it on day 999 just to make it
well,
funny.
I think so too. I think that Sami Zayn should have been the one to dethrone Roman last month, but it didn't happen. And so now I'm like, well, what's the point?
I'm going with Roman.
I think I'm going to go with Roman too.
And we're gonna have a bomb. We're gonna have a bomb behind Wrestlemania.
I'm not happy about it, but I think I'm going to go with Roman.
All right, and then
it's gonna be hot.
Raw after Mania is gonna be hot. All right, then we have. Hold on for just 1 second.
The females.
Well, then we have all the matches that hadn't been assigned a night yet. So hold on for just 1 sec. We don't know what night.
But it's not going to be clean.
All right.
I want to put that out there. Roman will not win clean.
Ooh, all right. Interesting. All right, so Charlotte versus Rhea for the Women's SmackDown Championship.
Not actually.
Rhea. They're both
better than
Rhea.
I'm so serious. If it's not Rhea, what are we doing? I have to retire as Triple H's attorney at law if Rhea does not win. I'm so serious.
I agree. I think it's Rhea's turn too.
I mean, it's been 3 years. It's been 3 years.
Let me
I think
say
it's
this.
time for Rhea to get that victory back.
Romeo's here. Romeo, I love Queen Charlotte. I hate picking against her. I want to pick Charlotte. She is my queen forever. But I just feel like this is the time when WWE is going to pull the trigger. And for the sake of this
Romeo's got the best
prediction
comment ever.
I got to go with Rhea.
Yeah.
No
I don't give a fuck about Ashley. Fuck Ashley.
Hey. Put up Romeo's comment.
Vince already got almost whatever his name is in Lesnar.
But I
said you got one, you know.
I think we all can agree though. If Charlotte wins, that means that Triple H is dead. We gotta go find that dude. This man put a hit out on him. I'm so serious. Mm-hmm.
So Sammy, did you go Rhea too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everyone went Rhea unanimously. All right. Bianca Belair versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship.
As much as people want Asuka to win, and I want more for Asuka, I'm not feeling her. I'm not feeling that she's gonna win. The build has been trash. Y'all can agree to that. And I know because I love Clown Kana, but nah, I don't see it. Not at Mania.
I think part of the reason that they haven't had more build-up and done more is because Bianca's going to win.
But at least what you call it? Tease us, give us a reason to doubt just a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I got Bianca winning. Sammy, CM, who you got?
I can't see anybody beating Bianca right now.
Yeah. Like no one has been hyped up to beat her. That's like Asuka has had the most build, but even with that,
even with Rhea, I don't know if Rhea would have beaten Bianca if Rhea had chosen Bianca.
I don't know about that. I think if it was Rhea versus Bianca, I think it would have been a real question of who was going to win that one, and I would have been fine with the result of either one. I really would have. But yeah.
I think the person who's going to take that off the title probably isn't on the main roster yet. I think they're probably still in NXT.
Even in NXT, I don't see nobody.
I mean, do you actually see somebody in NXT right now? You think Roxanne Perez is going to beat Bianca?
No.
Tiffany
How about
Stratton?
Tiffany?
I mean,
no.
She has the look, the size, the feel of a main roster superstar. I mean, she looks like a younger Charlotte Flair. I mean.
And that's exactly why she shouldn't do it. Nope.
I mean, I could definitely see them pushing her to the moon, but I don't know if she's ready yet.
Let her beat Ashley on SmackDown before she beats the champion. Okay.
All right, so like CM, did you actually pick? Because you're the only spot I'm waiting on still.
Bianca.
Kind of assumed
Give
so,
me
but
cream.
all right. The match that I care the least about, and they could not even have on this show, and I'd be extremely happy. Brock Lesnar versus Almost. Who y'all got?
Brock.
I
I
want
think
it to be. I
I
want
think
it to be.
Almost is going to win.
I want it to be almost, but I think True. He said it yesterday. Lashley beat him, and someone else and Braun beat him. So we really think Brock Lesnar will take this L from Omos? No, I'm sorry.
If Amos loses here, what are we doing? Why is he still on TV? Why is he doing anything? Like, if he loses here, he needs to just go away for good. The only purpose to have him is if he wins here and they actually have something in mind to push him somewhere. I mean, otherwise, what are we doing?
Cause my mind went to, okay, this is gonna be led to a Hurt Business thing, right? Like either someone from the past gonna come and help Almost, even though Almost shouldn't need help. See, I'm doing mental gymnastics. I shouldn't have to, but yeah. And then
I'm
Brock
going Almost just because I think he has to have the win. I mean, it doesn't. I don't know. But then again, Brock doesn't lose to black people. I don't know.
No.
I mean,
the reason why we don't have Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley 3 because Brock Lesnar said, I'm not losing to this fool a second time.
Yeah.
That's why we don't have the match at Mania. We have Brock Lesnar versus Omos.
Yep.
What if the Hurt Business comes back together, but with Omos?
Hold on for just 1 sec. I'll be right back.
I wouldn't mind that. Like I said, almost shouldn't need the help. But on the other hand, I would love if Her Business comes back together.
Like, you have Shelton win the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. Okay. You have Bobby Lashley beat Uncle Howdy. And then everybody comes out and helps Omos destroy Brock Lesnar.
Well, the Bobby Lashley versus
Uncle Howdy isn't happening.
I don't think that's happening either. I
It's
know
not.
I was gonna say Brave, but you said Howdy Doody. I don't think that's happening.
Poor Bobby's gonna be left off of WrestleMania this year. Sorry. He's gonna be in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
I have faith. We'll get that. We'll get there when we get to that match. But I do have faith they're gonna carve a space in there for him this yet.
So CM, for some reason I don't have a Brock or Omos.
Omos.
And Sammy, you went with Brock, right?
Yeah, I'm going with Brock.
Right.
But I was just trying to make a play of how it would be good for Omos to win storyline wise and whatnot.
All that.
I'm just having a hard time saying Brock being like, let's not do this match. Instead, I want to lose to this guy instead. I don't see Brock saying
that. Edge versus Finn Balor, Hell in a Cell.
It better be Finn Balor, because again, if it's not, what the freak are we doing?
Edge has been winning this feud left and right, and he still wants more. Like, I don't understand it. It's like, you won. Let it go, Edge. Let it go.
He doesn't want to. He needs it. He feeds off of it.
I think Triple H was like, bruh, you can't just leave this and no one comes over except Rhea. We need a dude to get over all this group too. So it's got
Even Rhea lost the match. We
don't care about that though.
I'm going Finn too. If Finn doesn't win here, what are we doing with Judgment Day? And everyone seems to think Judgment Day is going to be on top soon. Whatever. And so if that's the plan, then Finn's got to win here. I don't.
And then Romeo made a good statement when I asked if Cody wins, who could be his next challenger. Finn Balor, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I wouldn't.
Actually, So if John Cena does beat Theory,
I thought you froze for a second.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm trying to break this down.
I thought you
If
froze
John
for a second.
Cena does beat Theory, and on Monday does an open challenge, and Judgment Day comes out, and Damian Priest then beats John Cena and becomes the U.S. champion, like, I think that'd be good, like, all around for all parties involved.
It's not good
I
for
would
Austin
love that.
Theory.
Oh, it's not good for Austin Theory. My bad. It's good for everybody but Austin Theory.
In my
That
mind,
very
I think
poor Austin.
whoever wins between Austin and Austin. That's weird to say. Theory versus Cena. I think they should drop that belt after Mania on Raw. I think no matter who wins, they should the belt. They need to lose on the Raw after Mania.
I feel like if Cena wins, it feels like that's Triple H's booking. I think if Theory wins, I feel like Vince McMahon is still booking because we know Theory's Vince's boy, right? Like that's who Vince likes. So, but he's also a Cena fan too. He's also been an outspoken Cena fan as well. So,
like Triple H doesn't like. He doesn't not like Theory, but
right.
he never just been in like the plan of we should hype you up now.
Sure. So, Sammy, who are you going with? Finn or Edge?
I'm gonna go with Finn.
All right.
Because like
we're gonna see Demon Balor at WrestleMania. I can't wait for this freaking itch.
Yeah, I know. Demon Balor, that's got me excited. That promo got me excited. I was like, oh yeah, here comes the demon. I like him much better. I don't want to see it all the time. That was part of the problem, was that it was on too often. But I love it when it comes. Like when he does it, I love it. That's my favorite Finn Balor.
And this one make it spooky. I'm like, it's not spooky. It's war paint, you crackhead.
All right, Sam, you're the only one I still don't have a pick for here.
What match is this?
Finn versus Edge. Hell in a Cell.
Finn. I thought I said Finn a while ago.
You might have. Maybe I didn't hear you. All right, moving on. The Usos versus KO and Sami Zayn.
Sammy and KO.
Yep. If it's not Sammy and KO, what are we doing? Like, if they don't want to put the big title on them, you've got to at least let them have the tag team belt here. Like, yeah, the Usos have had it 1,000 times. Sorry, 1,000 times for 100 years. It's okay for KO and Sammy to have it for a minute.
They are the longest reigning.
And they're going to have it back in 6 months or a year, if not off KO and Sammy, off of somebody else. And they'll hold it again for another 10 times. I mean, it's not like...
They already have the record, and they've had the record for like half a year now.
So...
You've got to give Sami Zayn something, Anika.
No, I don't.
We can't just retire tag team wrestling from WWE.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
I mean, they kind of have.
They kind of have, right?
Why the Usos winning got a retired tag team champion? Daggone it.
I mean, who else is going to fight him?
The people who going to win.
We got the bearded baldies.
We did this last time, and Sammy came up with a lot more teams than I thought that there actually were. There are a few teams out there, but yes, I mean, I don't.
But like the top team is like the bearded baldies now because Sheamus and Drew are fighting.
Yeah, it's got to be Sammy and KO here, and then a crack in the bloodline, and Roman's pissed. Him and Jay are going to get into it about it.
I'm all for the story.
Because we can't have Street Profits versus the Usos again, can we?
Yes.
No. No.
It's a very entertaining rivalry. Yes, we can. No. Okay.
If it's not Sammy and KO, it's the bearded baldies, and I don't want it to be the bearded baldies.
Okay.
There's no one else.
It's people there. We just gotta hype them up.
The Usos have gone through everybody twice.
No, they did it.
Yes, they have.
Aside from the bearded baldies. They've gone through everybody else twice, aside from the bearded baldies.
I think low-key you want the bearded baldies to win.
Just pointing out where he was coming from before. I think Priest could win the Andre Battle Royal. I don't think Cena wants to lose to him. Yeah, probably not. I don't think Cena really wants to lose to anybody, but
So
Let's see. All right. So, Sammy, I'm sorry. Did you actually make a pick, Sammy?
Yeah, KO and Sammy.
Okay. And Anika, you're going with Usos, you said.
your name. No. I was playing again. I don't want the storyline to end, and I'm like, if they don't have the titles, how it's going to look. But I am more comfortable with KO and Sammy winning than I am of Cody winning. So I will go with KO and Sammy.
All right.
I mean, the story's not going to be over though. Jay's got a story to tell. Jay's got a story to tell.
He does.
All right. Triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship. Gunther versus Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre. Gunther.
I'm going to go ahead and go first. Although, out of all these people, Drew is my favorite, like one of my favorite in professional wrestling. I'm going with Sheamus here because this will make Sheamus a Grand Slam champion. And there's not too many of those. And I think Sheamus deserves it after all these years to be among those that have the accolades to be called a Grand Slam champion. I mean, the fucking Miz is a 2-time Grand Slam champion. There's only 2 of those.
Yes, but the Miz is awesome.
With big balls. Come on.
The Miz is the Miz. I'm going with Gunther here. I think Gunther retains. I think they put him over. I think both guys put him over, and he retains here.
Like their reasoning is that we didn't get Gunther versus Lesnar because Gunther isn't big enough. So we gotta get him there. Fine. So let him win this. WrestleMania, and let him keep that IC title.
Here's the thing, though, is that Brock Lesnar's a bigger name, but Drew McIntyre's a bigger threat.
Yeah, no, I think that the implication is that Brock Lesnar's too big to wrestle for the Intercontinental Championship. Like, that's he's too. I'm Brock. I only wrestle for the big titles. Like,
I'm Brock, and I'm a big no. Moving on.
All right, CM, what do you got?
Gunther.
All right. In what I hope ends up being his final match, at the end he walks away and says, "I'm done with wrestling." Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio.
I mean,
just because
if you're looking for a match to retire.
Say it again, Sammy.
If you're looking for a match to retire, like Dom hits him with the frog splash. 1, 2, 3. No more Ray. Like
no. The venom of ALW has ignited all of us, and Rey Mysterio is winning. He's gonna wrestle for another 5 years. We're gonna redo Lucha Underground. He's gonna face Grand Metal Elite and Dragon Lee and everybody. This is not his last match. No, he's winning. Thank you, ALW. He's winning.
CM, who you got?
I told you, right?
Okay.
Just because it would make you angry.
Sammy, you're going Ray too?
He's already going to be in the Hall of Fame. If he's looking to retire, this is the perfect way for him to do it. I'm going to, I said it before, Judgment Day on top. I'm sticking to it.
Ex-con Dom.
And more so, I think when we were all saying Dom versus Ray, his last match, it was probably for his mask, right?
He's going to take his mask.
Right? If I win, I want your mask, right? He gets the mask. Unless they set that up for Friday, nah, it's Ray. Ray's winning.
What is this?
It's gonna be for his prize Gucci face mask.
and Dom will then start wearing the mask for heel heat. I don't give a shit about this mask. I just wear it to piss y'all off.
Exactly.
Again.
All right. 2 more matches here on the card. Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus Ricochet, the Bearded Baldies, Ricochet and Braun Strowman, and the Viking Raiders. They're calling this a men's WrestleMania showcase match. I don't know exactly what that means, but okay.
What are the options again?
Before anything else gets said, If you have not seen the frog splash that Montez performed on Monday night, go and see it. It is the greatest frog splash I've ever seen. He spun in the air, turned his whole it's amazing. You got to see that if you haven't seen it. Go check that out.
Like, I still know why Don keep doing it. I'm like, after watching, nah, I'm not doing it after this fool done doing basically a 180 in the air to do it. Nah.
Yeah, it was insane. Tez's was insane on Monday night. It's the best frog star splash in the business.
I'm going with Street Profits.
Street Profits. All right. Yeah, I'm going with Street Profits as well. I think Ricochet and Braun have a lot of momentum. They're the other ones I could see winning, but I think Street Profits need to win here.
I'm going with Alpha Academy. It's time to win. I'm going with Ortiz and Chad Gable. Let's get a win finally. Let's go.
Oh, jeez.
I think this ties into who's going to be the tag team champions. Because if it's KO and Sammy, then I think it's going to be the Street Profits. But if it's going to be the Usos, I think it's going to be the Bearded Baldies.
I just saw the frog splash.
Right?
Right?
All right, so I've got Sammy and KO. So because I chose Sammy and KO, I'm going to go with the Street Profits.
Okay. All right. And the last match that I have here on my list of matches is Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Shotzi and Natalya versus Ronda and Shayna versus TBA. So maybe I missed it. Have they announced that?
Oh, yeah. It's Sonya Deville and Chelsea.
Okay, versus Chelsea and Sonya.
And the crowd was dead.
Yes, that was on Monday, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Where the freak is Carmella?
Where is Carmella,
I don't care
right?
about her, but the actual story goes up to this match with her and Karen, Chelsea Green being a tag team, right? So
absolutely.
And I was feeling them as a tag team. I was like, this ain't bad. This ain't bad.
Right? Like, where is she? Okay.
I really hate this. This is one of those I hate because I'm going to pick somebody I really hate. But if Ronda and Shayna don't win here, I don't understand what we're doing.
John,
the thing that
I am a Stan Shayna Baszler fan. Yeah, Shayna and Ronda. Yep. Oh God, that sounds so boring.
I know, right?
Why isn't Tegan Knox in this match?
That's a good question.
Because they had to put Liv with Raquel.
What about her tag team partner?
Who was her tag team partner?
Shotzi.
Shotzi's in there with Natalya.
Yeah, with Natalya.
Why? Why?
Natalya has pictures on somebody. She has pictures on Stephanie. I don't know who's got pictures on.
Right?
Like, for the love of God, Tegan and Shotzi deserve a tag team title match.
Ronda and the raccoon.
What?
That's
Don't
messed
do
up.
Shayna like that.
That makes me laugh.
It does sound like a good kids movie.
It's wrong, but that makes me laugh.
Not Shayna.
I'll see you guys later.
Okay. Peace.
Oh, no clown of the week?
She's got to go. She's got stuff to do in the morning. We took too long. I didn't see the private chat, and we should have cut in and let her do her thing earlier.
Yeah.
So, sorry, y'all. Y'all are missing out on CM's Clown of the Week this week.
Screw it. I feel like it's going to be Ronda and Shayna because that feels like what this entire thing's been built upon. But I can see them being like, you know what? Why not? Let's go Liv and Raquel. So I'm going to go Liv and Raquel too. Why not?
All right, Anika, this is your last pick of the night.
Oh, no, I got Ronda and Shayna.
Okay.
And I know there is still talks about them going for the titles this weekend, whether it's on night 2 or on Raw. I think they're definitely going to win. I would let them go against Lita and Becky night 2, and that's when Trish does the turn. Now when they're going against and that's when the Trish does the turn.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think we're going to see a lot of interesting things happen this year at WrestleMania. Or at least I hope so. I'm here for the chaos. I'm here for all the chaos. Whatever we can do, people turning, people interfering. I'm here for all that. Like
Can
anything that makes
we
it more interesting.
Can we discuss this briefly though? Because like a lot of shit got flipped up in this match. So it was going to be Chelsea and Carmella.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
At the start of it, it seemed like it was going to be Liv and Tegan, but they took Tegan out and put Raquel in instead.
And apparently Carmella's so missing that her husband doesn't even know where she is.
Like in real life or kayfabe?
No, kayfabe. I mean, Corey's like, I don't know where Carmella is either. Like,
oh wow.
And then the other team is Natalia and Shotzi, and that feels so thrown together. Like, who the hell had the idea to put those two together? It makes no damn sense to me at
100%,
all.
100%.
I just want to see this picture Natalia has, because for some reason she keeps getting these big behind spots, even though she keeps getting her behind beat on a weekly basis.
So the only bit that does make sense to me is that they had planned for Tegan and Liv, and then last minute they were like, you know what? Instead of Tegan, let's put Raquel in there. We want to push Raquel.
Oh no, Raquel will get there regardless because I'm telling you, SmackDown ruined WrestleMania for the women. I'm telling you straight up, because it was supposed to be Ronda versus Raquel, but Ronda didn't want the belt no more, and that was going to be Charlotte. And Charlotte, for darn sure, ain't going to get lost to Raquel because they have no kind of backstory. So, no. In my mind, SmackDown ruined the women for, don't blame Triple H, blame SmackDown. But it is what it is.
Dolores said Corey was posted online with his wife. Stop posting if you're going to lie. I don't know where she is. I was only with her last night and this morning. That's funny. Well, that was our last official pick of the shows that I thought we wanted to make picks on. There's a couple other shows that we're going to watch, but I was already in the weeds with Anika on a couple of these shows anyhow with some of these people I already knew. So I didn't want to get more in the weeds with Josh Barnett's Bloodsport, where she's the only one she's ever heard of is Kota Ibushi. So,
Corey Graves.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Corey Graves has inspired me to ask you a question, though. Men, where your wives at? You know where they at? Why don't you know where they at?
Right? Anyone got anything else they want to say before we wrap it up for the night? Anything else they want to say? Any wild WrestleMania predictions? Anyone coming back we haven't seen?
Randy Orton.
Oh! I totally left it off. I don't have the whole list of people, but you can guess on the regular 30 who wins the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
So I think Bobby Lashley wins by beating LA Knight, and they're going to have their match on WrestleMania Night 1. I think that's how they're going to get Bobby on the WrestleMania card.
Is this for the money, or is this who I'm rooting for?
This is your pick for the money.
Damian Priest. If this is who I'm rooting for my heart, though, I want Shelton Benjamin to win. Let's go, Shelton. Come on. You got this, baby.
I'm sorry, Anika. Say it again. I know you said it. Just I'm drawing a blank right now.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley wins by beating LA Knight, and they're going to have a singles match on WrestleMania.
I don't know. God, I don't know. I really like both of your guys' picks. I think they're both solid picks. I could see it going either way. Man, I don't know. There's so many people in this match. It's going to be, I don't know. I know there's a lot of people that aren't going to win. I think I'm going to
go with Santos.
Yeah. Nah, I think I'm going to go. I think I'm gonna go with Bobby.
Damian
as well.
Priest leads to going into Puerto Rico. Damian
Yeah,
Priest
I think I'm
wins
gonna go
going
with
into
Bobby
Puerto
Lashley as
Rico.
well. I think Bobby's the one that has the most to gain by coming out with the win.
If Bray didn't get sick and we still have Bobby versus Bray at WrestleMania, it would definitely been maybe Priest or someone that we really like, or Gargano for that reason. But they owe Lashley one. They're going to give him this one. I really think that's the reason why.
And we can get Damian Priest versus Cody at Backlash.
Versus Cody, that's a whole lot of, you're putting a whole lot of stake and build up within 2 months, dude.
And I suppose you want Damian Priest to win.
Well, if it's not for the title, then yeah, sure, why not? If Cody already loses to Roman, let's build up Damian. Why not?
All right, so how about Damian versus Gunther at Puerto Rico? That's a nicely built, nicely placed match for him.
Oh, I was thinking for the U.S. title.
I like that.
Oh, or that too. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You have Damian Priest be the U.S. champion defending against Cody, and Damian Priest wins in Puerto Rico. Why not?
Are there going to be mystery entrants, or have they announced all 30?
I'm not sure if they announced everybody, but it's usually during the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, there's not really that many surprises, you know, because like it's not a regular Battle Royal, right?
Right, sure.
Starts in the ring.
Right. That's true. All right, so the last question I got is: anybody coming back? You think we see Randy Orton at WrestleMania in any way, shape, or form?
I do.
You do.
Not at WrestleMania. Like I said, I am very excited for this Raw. I am very excited. Now, I think that because I'll say this, The Miz is the host. I think we're going to see a whole lot of celebrities that's going to steal his shine as the host. Definitely Snoop Dogg. I'm not sure who else could be. Oh, I would like, bring Flo Rida back. I think it's going to be like something like that. It's going to be real fun.
Yep. I agree. I don't think we'll see Randy
Orton. Say Flo Rida?
Why not?
I'd rather have Nelly personally, but it is what it is.
I totally agree, but Nelly hasn't been on WE like that.
Being in LA, if we don't get a Snoop Dogg appearance, I'll be very surprised.
Right?
I'll be very surprised.
Stadium too? Come on now.
I'll be very surprised. So, all right. So on that note, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap this one up. Thanks for joining us tonight here on the Cookout, and helping us with our WrestleMania predictions. This week will be crazy. We will be live at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday for Josh Barnett's Bloodsport Watch Along. I'm doing that, I believe, with Sammy Joe. And then later that night for Multiverse, I assume Anika and CM will join us for Impact Multiverse. That's at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 p.m. y'all's time. So, and that's on a Thursday.
I'm going to have to set alarms to remember all this shit.
Then on Friday, we have, that's a good question. Now I'm drawing a blank here on all the shows we got. Hold on. Hold on. Then on Friday, this is terrible. Let's see. Friday, we are going to do Ring of Honor Supercard at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Workhorse Wrestling Network YouTube channel, and Facebook and Twitter. And then also that same night, Joey Janela at 8 p.m. Spring Break 7. That is Kota Ibushi versus Joey Janela. That should be a really good one. Josh Barnett on Thursday is Kota Ibushi versus Mike Bailey. So that should be a very good match. And then on Saturday, we'll be live. I don't know who it'll be, but someone will be live at 9:45 that's Pacific Standard Time as well for NXT Stand and Deliver. And then obviously WrestleMania Night 1, which starts at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Sunday Night 2. So, which starts again at 4:30 Pacific Standard Time. So lots of wrestling in the next few days. We will be doing a lot of watch-alongs. So please join us for all of them. We appreciate y'all. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. We're at 75 subscribers, 76. So thank y'all. We love y'all. To all 76 of you, we appreciate you. Everyone that's listening, thank you so much. And we will see you on Thursday. You got something you want to say, Sammy?
When we hit 100, we're going to have to do a special.
For sure. We'll do something special for sure at 100, no doubt. Maybe the subscribers can tell us what they want us to do. Maybe if they got some sort of an idea, or we can come up with something and take a vote on it or whatever. Oh, Miss Anika, you wanted to take a vote on Stand and Deliver as it was, right? Because it was so early in the morning. You were
this Friday if y'all want us to do it, tell us in the chat, because it's like you said, a lot of wrestling and Stand and Deliver or that goes in the bottom of the list, but it wasn't on the top. So
also on Friday, along with our the whatchamacallit, come on, Alan, get it together. Ring of Honor Supercard and Joey Janela Spring Break. We do have SmackDown, the final go-away show before WrestleMania, and Rampage. So we'll be doing 4-show watch-along and some amalgamation of that. So SmackDown and Rampage will run during the Ring of Honor Supercard and Joey Janela Spring Break. So tune in. We will be here. And go ahead, Tim.
Dolores, my name on Discord is my gamer tag, Cthulhu Wayne.
All right. There you go. All right, y'all.
That's why nobody knows me on Discord, because it's not Sam and Joe.
There you go. We'll see everyone on Thursday. Peace.
Happy wrestling. Bye.